Hello everybody and thank you for watching, and what you see right here is actually one of my greatest childhood memories from the 80s. If you were an 80s kid, one of the most important things that we would wait all week was for Saturday cartoons. And right here I have two minifigures about one of the two most iconic characters from the 80s. And that said, I'm gonna put them together, and probably if you were one of the 80s kids, you already have uh, determined which character we're going to be talking about. So I'm gonna start with the one on the left. The one on the left, it was a robot, and it was actually a Japanese anime called Mazinger Z. So we're gonna put it together. I got this minifigures, and I was a little hesitant when I got them because I didn't know what to expect. I wasn't sure how good would they look as a minifigure, and definitely I'm more than impressed. So these guys were what we all the 80s kids were talking about in school. There was no internet on the 80s, guys, at least as you know it, for civilians. And the 80s were all about TV, and this was Japanese anime. And this character right here was a robot that fought a lot of bad guys, and it was a robot that it was controlled by a character called Koji Kabuto. And Koji, the way he actually controlled the robot was by flying spacecraft, or I should say, or like an airplane like, or a hover like craft I should say, that it would land right here, it would connect, and then all the robot will actually start up. So oops, I forgot this piece right here. So I want to show you the detail on this figure, and I'm going to put it together. Just give me a second. And this is his flying hover. I think it was called a filer or something like that, or filler, and to be honest, it's been so long. But what I love about this figure is that it's so detailed that it brings so much memory. Look at that. It fits beautifully, and this robot could also fly. During his all renditions, or because Mazinger Z has been resurrected in many other characters also related to Mazinger Z, but they get improved. This guy was the first one with Mazinger Z. He could fly. He had on his back this flying device that it would be called upon, and it would just fly and attach to his back, and he could fly. So let me try to attach it here. Okay, this can be a little tricky. It's a little low light. Okay, there it is. And this is Mazinger Z. So take a look at that. How beautiful it is. And what weaponry did it have? So from this side yellow, I could say, I don't know, it should say spikes, it used to fire lasers. From here it used to fire hurricane winds. These were also like fire lasers, and he could shoot his hands and fist, and then the fingers could also be fire independently as some kind of torpedo. And also he had lasers from his belt. So this is Mazinger Z. Okay, so this is Mazinger Z, and now we have right here another one from the 80s, and this one was more interesting because instead of having only one driver, it had a couple of drivers that they all have their individual robot. They were shaped as animals, and they will all come together to build one single giant robot, which was this one. And I guess you can tell right away that this guy is Voltron. It was another Japanese anime, amazing, from the 80s, and that's what we as kids were always looking forward. And then on Monday we would go back to school and talk about it and draw on our notebooks our heroes. And my favorite was definitely Mazinger Z. Remember, I was in elementary school, so I was just like 10, 11 years old. But for us, this was the greatest thing ever. So this is the helmet, and the helmet, it looked like a giant tiger. So I'm gonna put this together right here. Now you can see, and there it goes. And these guys, especially Voltron, has this huge sword and an amazing shield also right here. So guys, there you have it. Mazinger Z and Voltron. You can take a look. These minifigures look amazing. I think they are beautiful. My friends love them. It brings a lot of memories, and I hope they also bring a lot of memories to you. So I got them from, again, my AliExpress supplier, and I said mine because I bought so many minifigures already from them that they email me like every week with new things, and I'm in love with these figures. Like every single minifigure I bought, it brings so many memories, and they're so well done that they look amazing. So guys, thank you for watching. Here is again Voltron, and here is Mazinger Z. So that it also brought a sword, which to be honest I don't remember seeing him wearing having a sword, but it looks amazing with it. So here we go. So thank you so much for watching, and a final close-up. And if you want to know where I got them, just drop me a comment and I will let you know. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel because I will be making videos about our beloved characters from the 80s, and of course I'm also creating videos about Star Wars. So have a great day, and remember the 80s.